So before we dive into this topic, man, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Reggie. So, Deion Sanders, as you all know, is 2-0 so far at Colorado, right? Doing a fantastic job. They beat TCU in their first game, and then they beat Nebraska this past weekend, and they take on Colorado State on Saturday, and they're favored big time in this game. So the odds makers expect Colorado to go 3-0 to start their season. Right now, a lot of people have been showing their support. As you all know, Shannon Sharp, he's been to Colorado many a times at this point. He's interviewed Deion Sanders at Colorado. He showed up at the last game when they played Nebraska at home. Stephen A. Smith is also showing his support. Cameron, everybody's showing love to Colorado and Deion Sanders, right? Now, this is pissing Dr. Umar Johnson off. Now, if you guys don't know who Dr. Umar Johnson is, he's pretty much a guy that I found out about from doing interviews on the Breakfast Club. Now, he's very outspoken, definitely pro-black, and he's always got some interesting takes that definitely stir up a lot of controversy. So when Deion was first hired to coach at Colorado, Dr. Umar Johnson went on the Breakfast Club and he blasted Deion Sanders for leaving an HBCU to go to a PWI, right? So Dr. Umar Johnson, he's back at it, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what he had to say about Deion Sanders.
Congratulate Coach Prime. He's off to a great start. He's black excellence, very talented. Obviously, athleticism runs in his family. His son is breaking all kind of records at the quarterback spot. He'll be a first-round draft pick. His other son is doing his job on the defensive end. Okay, he is an excellent coach, and very few people can make that transition from player to coach. So we commend Deion Sanders and we support Deion Sanders because he represents black excellence. But let me not forget, brothers and sisters. Okay, at the end of the day, the University of Colorado, a white racist institution with less than 2% black students, is benefiting from all of this. Can we please stay focused on the bigger picture? I want him to go undefeated. I want him to win the Rose Bowl. I want him to break every record. But let's get back to the politics and the economics of this. Let's get back to the politics and the economics of this. Who ultimately benefits the most from Deion Sanders' talent at the University of Colorado? Can we keep it a buck? We're talking about an all-white, lily-white university. Are we going to keep it a buck? Because if we're going to keep it a buck, the white power structure is benefiting more than Deion and his two sons ever could. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. I'm happy he's doing well. I want him to continue to do well. He is one of us, but let us not forget that all this attention should be going to Jackson State. All this money should be going to Jackson State. We got celebrities rolling up to the University of Colorado who ain't never rolled up to a HBCU in their life. We got black celebrities rolling up to a football game for a white university. Two white colleges playing each other. Two white colleges playing each other. Two white colleges playing each other, and we got black celebrities rolling up to a white college to watch two white teams play each other. Yes, coached by a black man, but it's a white team at a white college with less than 2% black students. All that money, all that energy, all that attention should be going to Jackson State. It should be going to the HBCUs. And I will never change my mind because you are an integrationist. I mean, when are we going to stop this let's prove we're as good as white people nonsense? I thought we were over this. We are still stuck on let's prove we can be as good as white people. Are we still stuck on that? 400 years later, we still proving to ourselves that we are capable of excelling Caucasians. That's low self-esteem-ish. That's low self-esteem-ish. We have a Neanderthal in the chat. We have a Neanderthal in the chat. Like I said, I want him to do good. I'm a fan of his sons. I hope they're not bunny hopping up there. Shakur Sanders, I hope you're not bunny hopping. No bunny hopping. I don't want to hear about no bunny hopping. I don't care who your father is. You better not be bunny hopping at the University of Colorado. So again, I'm proud of Deion. Keep doing your thing, Coach Prime. I want nothing but the best for you. But that does not diminish the fact that you abandoned the HBCU mission. That does not eliminate the fact that he abandoned the HBCU mission. And all this shows is black people are still stuck on integrating with whites. That's all this shows. We are still stuck on proving to white people that we belong. We still stuck on that. Still stuck on proving to white people how good we are. Proving to white people how much we belong. Proving to white people how much we should be accepted.
So, ladies and gentlemen, man, you guys just heard what Dr. Umar Johnson said. He said a lot. I gotta be honest though, Dr. Umar Johnson, man, you're completely off base with your whole premise. This is a business, right? Business is mutually beneficial, right? So, yes, Colorado reached out to Deion Sanders to come coach at Colorado, but they threw him like $29 million, if I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, he's not coaching at a PWI because he wants to coach at a PWI. They threw him a bag, right? Threw him more money than what Jackson State had to offer him. So, in a capitalistic society, right, where everything costs money, including water, shelter, food, you can't knock a guy for doing good business, right? So, like I said, man, he did his time at Jackson State, right? He did his time. And I don't know how much time would have been acceptable for people that think the way that Dr. Umar Johnson thinks, right? Like, how long would it have been acceptable for you to be like, okay, now he can leave and pursue bigger and better things in his coaching career? How many years, Dr. Umar Johnson, would he have needed to put in for it to be okay to you? That's my question, right? The man did his time, man. You know, he brought a lot of attention to Jackson State. So, like I said, I don't get the angle. I don't understand it. To me, a lot of this, in my opinion, is rooted in jealousy and envy. Dr. Umar Johnson, it just seems like he's just hating, right? That's what it seems like to me, man. You're trying to make this about race, talking about integration and all these different things, man. Listen, this society has been integrated. Are there still, things about this society that are wrong? Sure. But, it's 2023, man. We're moving in, a positive direction, I'll say, in society. So, yeah, is racism still alive? Sure. But what does that have to do with us, Dr. Umar Johnson? I mean, if people want to be racist towards Deion, like, what does it matter, right? It's not stopping anything, right? We still doing what we got to do out here in society, still accomplishing our goals. So, like I said, if people want to be upset and jealous or hate, whatever the case is, man, that's on them. I think Deion is doing the right thing, man. And like I said, I've got no issues with him going to Colorado. But that's really all I got, man, on this topic. Do me a favor, come into the comments and let me know what are your thoughts on what Dr. Umar Johnson said. And I will catch you guys on the next one. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.